Hi everybody, in this next video we're going to demonstrate a couple of different techniques. It's the same technique, changing position, that will determine which bone we're actually going to manipulate. We're going to show a leg tug technique for the talus, for what is commonly known as a cocked talus, which can prevent dorsiflexion of the foot. We're then going to show a modified position for the navicular, and then moving on then to the intermediate cuneiform. So just to demonstrate the three separate techniques, the first one we're going to use is for the talus. So we will palp down the shaft of the tibia until we meet the shelf of the talus itself. What I do is I then place my middle finger across the shelf. I overlay my thumb while hooking my middle finger posteriorly on the calcaneum to stabilize and traction inferiorly. That presents the shelf of the talus towards my middle finger. I overlay across. Now the direction on the thrust here is down, is distally and down towards the table. So to perform this technique, you can traction, traction, traction and thrust. So I'm going to go ahead and traction and thrust. And that is for the talus. To change technique, we can then palp our way down to find our navicular. Now sometimes you may just find that the navicular, commonly known as a steering wheel, can be slightly lacking in movement in either direction, either medial or lateral. We place the same contact, middle finger. This time we dorsiflex and evert the foot, placing the fingers over the navicular. I slightly internally, externally rotate to see if we have more restriction in either direction. I will collect the more restricted barrier, similarly traction and pull. To simply do the intermediate cuneiform, we can move across to the long bone, track back to find and palp the cuneiform, and again middle finger overlaid, dorsiflex the foot, evert, traction, traction, traction and pull. And there we have it, guys. A couple of nice simple techniques using a pull technique to adjust the talus, navicular and intermediate cuneiform.